Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.
We are in. We should be live. Give me. No, it's not. Don't say things like that. Okay, so for some reason the screen is not showing up on the stream. Why does this always happen to me? Window capture. Got ya, got ya. You're in.
Screen's just blank.
There you go, you're in. Right, you guys can hear me, right? Everyone can hear me, everybody can see me. Well, you could see me.
Now I can.
Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fatality Games live studio chat with my co-hosts of the evening, Mr. Stephen Parks and a returning Jonathan Peters. Gentlemen, how are you doing this wonderful Sunday?
Doing well, sir. Doing very well.
Phenomenal.
Just before the stream started, John showed me the amount of snow that's landed over the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you want to show it on the camera again, or you sitting comfortably now.
I'm sitting comfortably now.
All right, we'll do it later. We'll do it later.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get the show on the road. We have a very, very special guest joining us this week. You may know him as Desmond Bauer. People in the GRANBOARD world know him as the Little Beast. 12 years old from Indianapolis, Indiana. Without further ado, Desmond, if you're on the other line, John Peters is going to give you a call. And Desmond says the audio's all good, so that's something. That's something.
On my end, it sounds like you're from the UK and you just drank a bottle of static.
I don't know what static is.
Hello.
It's the power of the little beast. You didn't even have to end the call this time. Look, back straight away. The wonders of the internet.
How are you, Desmond?
I'm good.
It's a very nice looking shirt you got on there, Desmond. Let us know a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I won this for having the best Halloween costume, and my Halloween costume was Teen Wolf.
Nice.
It was on the it was some English stream or something along those lines. He wanted on. Let us know a little bit more about it and where we can win these jerseys ourselves.
So you can win one of these jerseys and participating in the Fatality game stream.
There you go. I didn't even know to say that. Hi, Desmond Bauer, thank you for being a guest on our studio chat this evening. Tell us a little bit about yourself for anybody who's unaware of you and what you do.
All right, so my name is Desmond Bauer. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm 12 years old. I've been playing darts since I was about 9.5 years old, and yeah.
What got you started in darts, Desmond?
So my brother, Dom, some of you may know, he got a GRANBOARD dash, and I started throwing on that, and I got really addicted into the game, and I got a GRANBOARD 3S for my 10th birthday.
Yeah, that's one of the fantastic one by James over the 3S. The dash, I like it. How would you be doing these days anyway, Mr. Dominic Bauer?
He's doing good.
What's he doing these days? He recently
Uh,
got married, is that correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having audio issues apparently. It's all right to me. Sounds perfect.
Now we can't hear you at all.
Now we can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it just came back, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Not no more.
Fatality game
Nah.
stream without something going wrong, right? So,
No,
Desmond, you've been
can't
playing.
hear you.
Now it's...
Can't hear you.
I can't tell if you guys are taking the piss or not.
Ladies
It's
and
like-
gentlemen, I did tell Craig that he was having audio issues before we got started.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I've not even touched anything. I was just testing you to see if you were taking the mic or not.
On
So
my
it's
side, you're
working.
cutting in and out.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, I'm going to break this PC in a minute. Every week this happens.
We'll turn the camera around so we can see that happen.
Well, at least you heard that part. Right, hopefully the audio issues are set to a minimal. Again, why waste money on a brand new headset if we're going to have the same problems? So, little beast Desmond Bauer. You've been playing darts since you were 9.5 years old. You are now 12 years old. Talk us a little bit through that journey, how you became to be such a, I'd say, a very, very good darts player. You definitely give me a run for my money on the stream. 95% of the time I struggle to beat you. Yeah, talk us a little bit through that journey. I know you said you started when you were 9.5, but what's those almost 4 years been like for you?
So it was just like a fun hobby at first, just playing. And then I met Craig on the open lobby on GRANBOARD one night. And he told me, all about the streams. And I started playing seriously in that. And then that year, and that was the first it was 2024 World Darts Championship I watched. That was my first ever one I watched. And I seen players like Luke Littler, Luke Humphreys, Michael Van Gerwen, and all that inspired me to take the game more serious. And now I'm just playing every day, progressing to get better.
Awesome, man. And 2024 Darts Championships is where Luke Littler got to the final in a losing effort to Humphreys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year that put Luke Littler on the map for a lot of people, and especially brought darts back into the mainstream for the youth. So, and I guess we can include you in that now these days. Are there any tournaments that you're participating in or that you plan on participating in the near future?
Yeah, so I've been participating in the Cleveland Extravaganza. I usually do youth adult with Keith West, as
Yes.
some of you may know. And I'm hoping to go to a lot more tournaments this year, like the Music City Classic in Nashville, or like the one that's down in North Carolina or Florida. So,
Okay. So when's that take place?
so Cleveland is in like the start of May, and then Nashville's in June, and then I'm pretty sure North Carolina and Florida are in July.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. That sounds pretty cool, man. I hope you're looking forward to that. We've got a few people in the chat that are saying hello to you, Desmond. Paul Rogers in the house. Welcome, Paul. Charles Rose, welcome. My mother dear. Ted Joyle saying the audio is terrible. I think everybody's saying that at this point. Paul Rogers does say, though, who is the metalworking in the background? I think that's going to Stephen, right? I think that's his dog. In fact, where is Stephen gone?
Steven had to let his dog out.
He didn't go far enough away.
Well, whatever you do, mate, like I said before, just wash your hands.
I had to let the dog out, dude.
Oh, he's back. He's back. It's nice of you to join us, Stephen. Nice of you to join us. So, Paul Rogers in the chat saying, I hope you're coming to the bull shooter in Chicago at the end of May, Desmond. Have you thought about
That'll be
that?
on my bucket list. Yeah.
And Glenn Pratt's in the house as well. Says hello from us, like in Gibraltar. So I know that you're pretty close with Glenn's son Ollie these days.
Yeah.
He's known as Vortex on the GRANBOARD in Gibraltar. I believe you're a similar age. I think you're 12. He's 11 years old.
Yep.
So yeah, blooming friendship. I know you guys play a lot of PlayStation 5 across the internet with each other. How's that working out for you boys?
That's good. Yeah.
What are you playing these days?
Call of Duty.
Play a real game. Play a real game. So many other great games out there. Let me guess, you got an iPhone as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I guess? How did I guess? Well, Stephen, John, do you have any questions for Mr. Desmond you'd like to ask? That goes to everybody else in the chat as well. Now's the time if you'd like to ask the little beast some questions. Please do so.
Desmond, tell us a little bit about your victory with Keith West in your steel tip journey.
Oh yeah. So I've won it twice with him for the 2 times I've been there. First time I met him on Mod Frog Dart stream as Coffee and Cricket. That's at like 10 in the morning Eastern time, and we met on there. And then he said I was a very good player. He sent me some stuff, and then he's the one who actually told me about Cleveland. So I went there with him. I participated. First year, I won all my youth events, and I won the youth adult with them. And the second time, I did the WDF events and all the other youth events, and then I won the second time with them.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Desmond. That second youth event that you won, did you or did you not win that wearing a Fatality Games Darts jersey?
I did won that wearing a Fatality Games darts jersey.
Absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. See, it only makes me a bad darts player. Anybody else who wants one, I'm sure it'll increase your game. It just doesn't work for myself.
What a sales pitch.
You've got to sell. Paul Rogers says, Craig, you need to make sure to give a shout out to Kerry Bauer for letting him hang out on the streams. Absolutely, yeah. If it wasn't for Kerry and Jason letting you join the Fatality Games and some of the other dark streams as well, we certainly wouldn't have met back in May last year. So thank you, Kerry, for that. You've done a really good job raising your kid, and it's always a pleasure to have him pro with us on the stream, or even on the live studio chats, things like this as well. So thank you, Kerry, from the bottom of my heart. Like Dots also says, Little Beast is good. Your audio is sketchy. I don't know what to do about it at this point. I have no idea what to do. I bought a new headset. There's nothing wrong with the audio jack, so I'm just going to stop messing with it, and hopefully it's not as bad as everyone's making out. But
so Desmond, as with playing steel tip, how was it for you picking up on like the math aspect of it to do that quick math in your head at the line?
I don't know. It really just like clicked. Like I memorized all the checkouts from like GRANBOARD when I started playing. It's just I played a lot. I recognized all the checkouts and just where to go and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that's what
the
a
one.
lot of adults struggle with, the math part of steel tip.
Yeah, I'll second that part. Peters, I'll definitely second that. Yeah, that's the
There,
thing with
there,
playing steel
there,
tip.
there's
These little
people
four-handed.
over on there's people over on the alley pally that struggle without. I
But
won't
that's what
mention
I
any
mean.
names,
It's
Yeah.
but
Actually, it's buy and sell because he hits a number that he didn't mean to go for. So,
oh, and by the way, Ted said he probably would have won all those events in a trip and dart derby as well. So
oh yeah, is that so? Is that so?
Yeah.
No, you say that with pride, Desmond. You say that with pride. That's awesome. Yeah, tripping darts, guys. We're heading over to Metal Beach in what 4 weeks' time, Stephen? Something like that.
not even.
I think it's just. Well, I think it's just over 4 weeks, isn't it?
No, it's like 3 weeks.
Well, it's the 18th today. We're landing on the 15th of Feb. I'm not
Whatever.
going
I
to
don't.
work it out. Yeah, it's
Whatever.
around that time.
so back to adults not being able to do math, Desmond.
Whatever. I don't have to pick you up from the airport this year, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, which means I don't have to be kind to you this time around. Anything for a favour. No, it'd be fun. It's a shame that you couldn't come and hang out with us, Desmond. We were looking forward to seeing you, but I know it's a big ask, especially with your school and everything like that. So,
Yeah. School's pretty strict on that. So
oh, believe me, that's the reason we're going when we're going, because if we take Amelia out of school, we're going during half-term week, which means all the kids are on school holiday vacation. And if we take her out, we get a fine. So, which is why we're going that particular week. Talk to a little bit about your school, Desmond. I know that you're 12 years old, so we would call that year 7 over here. I don't know how it
yeah,
works in the States.
I'm in grade 7.
Oh, so it's essentially the same. Does it go from 7 to 11?
It goes through 7 through 12.
7 through 12. Well, things have changed since I was in school way back when.
That's why we're smarter than you.
Who's smarter than who?
We're smarter than you. You only had 11 years. We get 12.
I did an extra year. There was a year 12, but it was optional.
Which one'd you fail?
I was just gonna say we call that being held back here.
I don't want to say on camera. I really don't want to say. Gary Bauer, the mother of the famous little beast, is in the chat saying no shouts out needed. I just like hanging out in the background to monitor. I just make sure my kid's being good and having fun. Well, you don't have to worry too much when he's around us. I know there's. How do I say this delicately without offending the wider soft tip GRANBOARD world? There's a couple of bad eggs out there. That's unavoidable in life as well as in darts. But we do try to take care of the people here at the Fatality games. I know John and Stephen are also the same. They have that similar mentality. As well as Ted Joy from Tripping Dart. So again, it's all about the fun. Yes, we do like to push the envelope every now and again, but we know when to cut back as well. So I hope you can continue joining our streams in the future, Desmond. And we'll be doing the tournament again soon. Hopefully you're going to participate in that. As well as your brother. I know your brother had a GRANBOARD and had some issues with it.
Yeah.
Has he managed to get a new one?
It was just the membrane. He got that fixed and he's able to play now. I've played him a few times on the GRANBOARD. So
okay. Well, we miss playing him as well. So you make sure you tell him from me. We want to see him within the next 7 days on the Fatality game stream because we've missed him a lot. And Paul Rogers is asking you, Desmond, how many jerseys do you have?
how
And
many
which ones?
jerseys? So I have one new Fatality Games jersey, and then I got one of the old ones. I'm pretty sure I have a GRANBOARD Beast jersey. I have a Trip and Darts jersey, and I was actually gonna go to Budapest this year, but it really didn't work out. We got like kind of like a short notice, so really didn't have that much time to get out there. So I have two Budapest jerseys, and I'm pretty sure I have a USA Darts jersey.
You got a USA Dart. Nice, nice, Desmond. Got quite the collection there, young man. Quite the collection. So one thing I did want to ask you. You might have heard on the streams that I often get called Plastic Yank want to be American, the most American English person I've ever seen, yada, 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 etc., etc. Now, with you, I think it's quite the opposite. You were quite possibly the most English American person that I've ever come across, that I've had the privilege of meeting. Talk us a little bit through that backstory and why you were so ingrained into English culture, if you will.
Well, my brother was actually born in England, and my parents were in the Air Force, and that's where they got stationed at Lakenheath. And I'm a big fan of English football, real football, and
He said it. He said it.
Wow.
and yeah, that's just I like Europe like kind of better than America, to be honest.
Wow. Okay. Statement has been made, ladies and gentlemen. So, do you have any plans of coming over to the UK at any point? And we'll
Yeah,
tell
I
you
do.
exactly why your country's better.
Yeah, I plan to go on to the UK one day.
Awesome. Well, if you do, you know where I am, brother. You're more than welcome to come and throw in the studio. I'll take you to some of the dark clubs in the area, and yeah, we'll make a day of it. We'll make a day of it.
Paul Rogers says, "Do you have a Mod Frog dart jersey, Desmond?"
No, I do not.
And Daniel Killian said, "Wow, it was going so well." Till Desmond called it real football.
Everything besides the audio, right? I mean, he's got a point, really. I say this all the time to you guys. You're probably sick of hearing it, right? It's American football. I don't know why they call it football. So I'm sorry, you know. Fight me for it. Fight me for it. Give me a reason. Give me a reason why they call it why they call it football.
Because
That makes
gotta
sense.
you gotta kick the extra point to win.
Okay. What about the other 95% of the game?
You drink beer?
Yeah, real football.
Anyways,
I'll
Desmond,
accept that answer. I'll accept that answer.
Desmond, what kind of darts are you throwing with?
So for a steel tip, I have the Littler G1 Prodigy darts, 22
Nice,
grams.
nice.
And for soft tip, I just have the like old regular Littler G1s, 19 grams.
Okay, 19 grams. That's pretty smart. Kind of salvage the board a little bit. I think anything over 20 grams, guys, that we've discussed before, can damage your soft tip board. I guess no
Now,
matter what
they
kind of wood
say
you're throwing
that.
on.
They say anything over 20 grams. I've never thrown anything but 21-gram darts at my GRANBOARD, and I've never broken a segment.
Yeah, but I've seen you throw, so it's a very different case.
You have
I've
to hit
never had an issue.
Do
But
you
you have
remember
to
the
hit
ending of
board.
Titanic where Rose drops to the heart of the ocean in the Atlantic and she goes, that's how you throw darts to the board.
Wow!
Oh, I'm sorry, Peters, that was just a joke. We've
Shots
seen
fired!
so much crap that it was time to change it up just for 1 week only.
So mom says, Desmond, you just want to be able to play darts in a pub, and you can't do it over in the States. So
No, not here. No, you have to at least be 21 to go into a pub.
See,
21
that's not true
just
in
to
my
go in.
area. In my area, he can.
Indiana,
Yeah,
no.
in Pennsylvania, you can. You just are not allowed to sit at the bar. And obviously, you're not allowed to drink. But as long as you don't sit at the bar, you are allowed to go into the establishment and play darts.
Yeah, that's crazy to me that they won't even let you in to play darts. There's a lot of places here, family-friendly pubs, where you can be whatever age to go in. You can take your toddler in, you can take your pets in. Obviously, you have to be 18 to drink alcohol over here. But if you just go in there to play darts and have a lemonade, I really don't see what the big problem is.
Yeah, like I said, we actually run a lot of youth tournaments in my area out of local pubs, and as long as you don't sit at the bar, perfectly fine.
All right, wicked. So Desmond, I've got another question for you, brother. When we met back in May 2025, it was through To the Point streaming with Jason Ives, which did an incredible stream and just came back doing a stream this couple of days ago, right? They're in,
Yeah.
where in New York, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
like Western New York.
Yeah, very, very, very cool stream. I was catching parts of that. So if it wasn't for Jason, thank you, Jason, for introducing us and letting us hang out with you on the Siege. I do have a bone to pick with you, however, Desmond. I do have a bone to pick with you. At the very start, it was me and Ted Joyle teaming up against Sean Green and Lucas Fairway from Game Time Streaming. You made a prediction at the start of the stream. Now, do you remember what the prediction was and what you said on the camera? Which,
It
by the
was
way, broke my heart.
8-7 to Sean Green and Lucas.
8-7 in favour of Sean and Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay, now Desmond, would you like to tell the people what the final score was between Ted Joyle, Craig Lavoca versus Sean Green and Lucas Fairway?
It was 8-1 to you.
I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest.
Well,
We can be friends again.
No,
Well,
thank you to Craig.
I was gonna say that
Oh.
that was more like 8-1. Ted carried Craig
Yeah.
all the way to the
I'll be
finish
the
line.
first to admit I did minimal effort towards that. However,
I know I
scoreline
watched.
home with me. The scoreline.
So it was
Somebody
8-1. Ted Joyle won.
Okay, moving on. Keith Peter in the house says, I can't hear Craig. I'm hoping everybody else can hear. Welcome, Keith, anyway. Carrie says, the Siege is great and Desmond's been given a lot of good advice and help from Jason. Yeah,
Yes.
Jason's a great guy, man. He's so easy to talk to. Very relaxed, very professional as well. So I have a lot of time for Jason.
And what was your favorite thing that was ever gifted to you in the game of darts, Desmond?
The favorite thing that was gifted to me. When I first started out streaming, I'm pretty sure I was on a stream where I played Jesse Gore, and I was actually close to beating him, and he gifted me a set of his darts, and I used those darts like for a very long time.
So for the people who may be unaware who Jesse Gore is,
Jesse Gore is a great shot from Florida.
and is he next gen darts or?
Yeah, next gen.
Yeah, okay. I've heard of the name. I don't think I've had the privilege of playing him. I think I've seen him on Tripping Dart stream once or twice as well. Craig is on. I'm literally shouting into the microphone. I don't know what else I can do at this point. Guys, keep the conversation flowing. I'm going to sort this mic out.
So, Paul Rogers.
Oh wait, yeah. I was on Virginia, and Paul Rogers. We were doing a giveaway in Virginia, and there was a signed Jules Van Dongen and jersey, and he decided to gift it to me instead of it going to him. So I'd take that over the darts, the signed Jules Van Dongen jersey.
Forgive me, gentlemen. I'm just looking for some.
I have signed darts from Jules. He's a great guy.
Jules is actually one of those people I can honestly say, unfortunately, I've never had the chance to meet face to face, but that would definitely be on my bucket list.
Jules Van Dongen.
Yeah, I've never met him face to face.
I think he liked the studio chat last week with Danny Baggish. Thought, bloody hell, that's pretty decent of him. But yeah, he's another top guy, man. He resides in America, right? But he's from Europe.
Yeah,
he's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, okay, not too far away from me.
But he lives in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh yeah, I've got the best equipment. I don't know why it fails me every single time. This is the brand new headset, Turtle Beach one I bought today. It cost me 40 quid. 40 quid! And it's still not working.
I don't think you have the best equipment.
I don't have the money. How am I going to pay you guys? I need to budget these days.
Well, It's a subject for another time, but me and Parks talked to HR and we're looking at raises.
Ellie's going to be joining the chat very soon, I'm sure. So you're saying you've got some tournaments, some in-person darts events upcoming in May this year.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck with that, Desmond. You're a fantastic shot, so I have no doubt that you're going to go pretty far. If you ever need any practice, probably not best to play against me because everybody and their mother can beat the Fatality games. You guys already know that.
I was gonna say, Desmond, if you want to get better, you got to play better competition than you. And Craig is just not it.
Neither am I.
Nor I.
I just like taking part. I want people to like me.
Maybe you can talk Paul Rogers into plugging in his GRANBOARD for the first time in 15 years.
Well, he did 3-4 weeks ago, I think, for the first time. Beat me, and then he went back into retirement again. I don't think it sat too well with him that I beat him the previous time, and I put him into retirement, so he had to show me up, and then he left again.
So, Desmond, Dominic says something about Q School. When are you going to go try and get your tour card?
Interesting.
When am I? I'm pretty sure you have to be at least like 16 to get your tour card. So, hoping to get it when I'm 16.
Yeah, listen, brother, that's going to go like that. That will go like that. 4 years. I mean, you'll be 13 in May, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just over 3 years' time. The math isn't nothing. Yeah, just over 3 years. Just over 3 years' time. Oh my God, Craig, what is wrong with you? Don't start. In fact, don't even answer that question.
Back to adults can't do
I'm
math.
nightmare today.
Yeah, back to how adults can't do math, Craig.
I'm flagging. Paul Rogers says, who are you looking forward to meeting the most, Desmond?
Who am I forward to meeting the most?
I guess darts player. I imagine he's talking about. I don't know. He just left it at that.
Well, if we're talking PDC, Luke Littler.
I'm hoping one day that he'll stumble across my stream and instantly scroll past. I'll call that a win for me, definitely.
And Paul asked the question, why is he getting bashed? Well, Paul, because we only read your comments when we want to. It's not like you're live and can defend yourself.
He's got you there, Paul. He's got you there.
Pure definition of keyboard warriors.
Dominic Bauer, the Stash-tastic one, is back in the chat. Says, "Gotta meet the bullet, Stephen Bunting, Mr. Desmond Bauer."
Yeah.
I'd say his son's a hell of a shot as well. What's his son's name? I see a lot of videos of him throwing with his kid.
Yeah.
I actually just saw videos of that.
Yeah, I'd say they look like twins. Definitely his father's son.
Isn't Simon Whitlock's kid like pretty damn good at darts too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been on like the Modus Super Series, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's equally as tall as well.
Yeah.
Whitlock's got to be what, 6'5"? He's a big dude.
He's actually over in Vegas right now, Simon Whitlock. I'd love to go out to Vegas and meet Simon. That'd be cool.
Didn't he play with Van Dongen or against? I saw a photo with those two earlier on today.
Simon Whitlock plays in the States more than people realize he plays in the States.
And speaking on that, people who tend to throw outside of their own countries, Bo Reeves is doing a lot of stuff in Japan these days, isn't she? Have you noticed she's doing a lot of softer content? One video I did see, I think was it against Jen Mounts from USA Darts. I think it got uploaded either yesterday or today, and she was just hitting mark after mark after mark. But towards the end of the video, I noticed that the dartboard was like really low down. I don't know if anybody's seen that video, if that was just me.
I've seen it.
It looked like it was probably 4 feet high or something like that, 4.5 foot. So I don't know what the thought process was behind that, but anyway, it was fun to watch. Dominic says, Craig, by the way, Stash is still going. Only facial hair I can have in the military. But you got to keep it up then. You got to keep it up. For sure, man.
Light Darts wants to know who your favorite teammate is that you've ever shot darts with, Desmond.
My favorite ever teammate would probably Keith West.
This interview is over. It's over. Remember the Doubles Tuesday, Desmond? Do you remember the Doubles
Oh
Tuesday?
yeah.
Not anymore.
Greg, you're like number 16 on his list.
I know. I'm deleting that video. Glenn Pratt says, Ollie met Whitlock when he was 9 and he was very chatty with him. Awesome, man. That's good to hear. There's a lot of dart players that I'd love to meet that I've never had the privilege of meeting. Unless I'm doing a GRANBOARD stream somewhere, I don't really like leaving the house. It's a scary world out there, boys. It's a scary world.
That is facts.
So does anybody else have any questions for Mr. Desmond Bauer? Please let us know in the chat. He is here for a good time, not a long time. What are your plans for the rest of the day, Desmond? I know it's relatively early where you are at the moment.
Probably just throw more darts.
You getting on the GRANBOARD later, or are you going to throw some steel tip?
Probably, yeah.
Which one?
Probably steel tip.
Steel tip. Real darts. Real darts.
Yeah, real darts.
That's all I ever hear, man. When I was back at work, oh, it's not real darts, so Craig, is it? It's not real. Oh, come on. Bro, pair, you try and hit it. Ellie Smith in the chat. HR is in the building, guys. So if you have any grievances, Ellie Smith is there to sort you guys out. She says to Desmond, do you prefer cricket or do you prefer 501?
I prefer 501. As long as it's not mastered out in full bowl, I prefer 501.
There you go. There's the inner English coming out in him again. I've got to be honest, I don't mind playing master out these days. I've kind of gotten used to it. I don't like single out. I don't think I'll ever like single out. Like,
But the bullseye's like this big.
Yeah, I still can't hit it.
Way to make us all feel terrible about not being able to hit it, Desmond. Thank you.
Ali wants to know if you prefer target or wind mount.
I prefer target.
Any particular reason behind that?
I think it's just the better. I think they make it more like I had like win more fusions and a lot, and like the flight is like getting beat up already, and I use it for like 3 days.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I had some fusions. I had some dark blue wind mount fusions as well. They broke after a couple of weeks. I've not had much luck with K-Flex either. I don't know how you guys feel about K-Flex flights.
Not sponsored, but I would say QSL is probably top of the line.
Yeah, I hear a lot about QSL. I've got one set. It's in my Siege coffee cup in the back there. I don't use it too much, but yeah, I didn't have any issues with it. But for me, my favourite has got to be Condors. I just love the sturdiness of them. I don't know if you guys have ever tried them. Same with the tips, actually.
Desmond, who's your favorite opponent? Like, who do you look like? Who do you like playing the most against?
Who do I like playing the most? Craig.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go on then. Get the punchline out of the way. Get the punchline out of the way.
Easy win.
Come on, I want to hear the real reason. The real reason.
It's because it's always a good time playing against him.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And he sends a monthly check to him to say stuff like that.
We're not supposed to say that on stream. We're supposed to say that afterwards. Yeah, so we met each other, as you said at the start of the stream, probably close to 3 years ago.
I think it was like February of like 2024, I think.
So yeah.
There you go,
yeah,
trying to do math again.
Bloody hell, I thought it was a lot longer than that. It feels like a lot longer anyway. Yeah, I remember playing in the open lobby and I thought, this kid is absolutely putting the whooping on me. So at the end of the game, I told him about the stream. I was relatively new to streaming at that point. He says, I'll come in and hang out or whatever. And as they say, the rest is history. We've become great friends. He's made a lot of great friends in the darts world. He's a hot commodity these days, guys. And I'd like to think that I helped a little bit towards that. He would have been found eventually, but I'm glad I had a hand in saying that Desmond Bauer started with us.
I will give my story on how I was introduced to Desmond. Used to run a youth tournament on the GRANBOARD Beast page, and Desmond joined it for the first time and absolutely destroyed everybody. And I got so many messages from people asking who he was and, is he cheating and everything else. And then Desmond really became popular on a lot of the streaming pages, and everybody saw how great of a shot he was.
I think being a good shot in the darts world it can take you so far, but the attitude towards the game, especially with you, Desmond, I think it's great, and I think you should keep that up. Again, I think your parents have done a stellar job trying to keep you away from the bad side of the darts. Because let's be honest, there is a good side, there is a bad side, there's in between. They're doing a very good job keeping you away from all the bad things, I think. And I sincerely believe there is great things to come with you. You're only 12 years old. We could be seeing you down at the Ali Pally when you're 17, 18. Who knows? Who knows? Paul says, sure, try to take all the credit, Craig. Cheers, Paul. I will. Next question. Glenn is saying, Ollie is asking if Craig can do a stream to show his darts collection and stream in studio. That would take about 45 seconds. I'll be honest. It's not a very big studio, but yeah, I can do that for you. I mean, I can send it to you in a private message. I doubt anybody else besides you would probably want to see that, so I can show you guys for sure, no problem. And Kerry says, I remember Desmond yelling down that he was playing a famous YouTuber that has his own stream. Surely not me, right? Surely not me.
I actually met if you guys were on YouTube and if you know who Ironman Darts is,
I'm aware,
he just I don't think he streams at all, but he does like YouTube videos.
He puts up
And
videos, doesn't he?
yeah, I looked up GRANBOARD, and he popped up. I started watching him and started watching him in school for some reason. And I saw him in the open lobby once. This was like pretty much like right as soon as I started, and got absolutely destroyed by him. So I was averaging like a 30 at that time. And yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the first people that I ever saw throwing soft tip darts. I think I can't remember who I saw first. It was either him or Leonard Gates on a video on YouTube. But I did watch a few of the Ironman darts videos. It's a great shot. I don't think he likes losing, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if you guys have seen or had the privilege of playing him. I beat him once out of the 4 times I've probably played him. And the one time that I managed to get the upper hand, he was just slamming his darts at the board like it was his ex-wife. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, mate. He didn't know who I was, and nor should he care. But maybe he was just having an off day. But yeah, he's a fantastic shot, usually. Desmond, what parent lets you get away with more? Your mum or your dad?
Dad.
From Daniel Killian. You didn't even hesitate there, did you? You didn't even hesitate. He didn't even blink, Harry. Let's go shout out to Jason as well for letting me join the streams. She says you better be. Someone, I can't read that. Someone read that last bit for me. It's too funny.
It says you better be doing school in school, Mr. Desmond.
I thought that when he said about watching the Iron Man video in class, but his mum's going to have him for that.
It was during free time. It was during free time.
It was lunch hour.
And she says, definitely Dad, because I'm the one that monitors all his technology stuff. We've got a bit of good cop, bad cop going on there. I agree. Someone has to be tough in the household. Unfortunately, when it comes to Amelia, that's me. Ellie just lets her get away with murder. So I'm the evil one. I pulled a tooth out this morning as well. But isn't it as severe as it sounds? A tooth was falling out. The tooth fairy's coming tonight. I just pulled.
Yeah, you have to give a better story leading up to that. You just can't say I pulled the tooth out.
I'm still relatively new to this,
especially after saying, I'm the evil one.
I'm the evil one. Pulls kids' teeth out. Oh my God! Sometimes
What a
again,
punishment!
say things
What a
out loud.
punishment!
Okay, Mr. Desmond Bauer. Without further ado, you know what comes next. This is our quick fire round segment. Where we're going to ask you some questions, not all strictly based on darts. But if you're ready, then I'm ready to,
I'm ready.
to read these out. Okay, Mr. Desmond Bauer, the little beast. Without further ado, here comes question number 1. And before I start, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to know most of these answers. But again, I have to keep it neutral, and I'll go through them one by one anyway. So question number 1, Mr. Desmond Bauer, do you prefer soft tip or steel tip darts?
Steel tip.
Steel tip. And what is your favourite sport outside of darts?
Tennis.
Oh, okay, tennis, interesting. Now, I know you're a relatively good tennis player these days. However, I honestly thought you would have said football.
American football.
No,
English football.
Real football. Don't start. Do you have an American football team, Desmond? Do you watch it?
I'm a fan of the Buffalo Bills, which just got beat last night.
That's a tough one.
And I was just looking at Peter's face then. That told me
That's a tough one.
I have no idea if they're good, bad, or indifferent, but judging by John Peter's face, they're not the greatest.
Well, they're on the couch for the rest of the season, I tell you that.
So sorry if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, guys. What's Buffalo Bills, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
No, okay. It sounds like a restaurant. Okay, moving on with the questions, guys. Desmond Bauer, would your ideal walk-on song be?
What would my walk-on song be? I'd probably be Mr. Brightside, but
By the Killers?
yeah.
Somebody said that a few weeks ago, right? Mr. Brightside. Anyway, it's a hell of a tune. We love that over here in the UK. Favorite movie genre?
Favorite movie genre? Probably just comedy.
Comedy, okay. And do you have a favorite comedy movie? Something that comes to mind, or something that you've watched over and over again?
Something that I watched over again. Probably be like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've heard of that. I don't think I've seen that. Gentlemen?
I have seen it.
Okay, any good? I guess
Yes.
I'll have to find out.
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay, Desmond Bauer, sweet or savoury snacks?
Sweet.
Sweet? The country you would most like to visit?
Probably Ireland.
You know how to cut me deep. So close to home, yet so far away. Ireland, okay, nice. Ireland or Northern Ireland? Belfast?
Just Ireland.
Just Ireland, okay, the regular Ireland.
Yeah.
No problem. And in your opinion, the greatest darts player, dead or alive?
Greatest darts player dead or alive, Phil Taylor.
Phil Taylor, okay. I'll tell you what, more people think about... Let me start that again. I think the amount of people that said Phil Taylor is the same amount of people that say the answer to this next question, which is a lot. So without further ado, Stephen Parks, John Peters.
Go ahead, Desmond. Just say it.
Do you want to say the question again?
So let's redo this question. Stephen Parks or Craig?
No.
How about Craig Lavolka or Keith West?
Ooh.
If it's
At the
anybody
end of the
other
day,
than me,
Craig ain't going to
Desmond,
win.
Just mark them down for John, Craig. You're going to do it
the
anyway.
silence speaks volumes. The silence speaks volumes.
Nobody wants to hurt the little old guy in the corner's feelings. That's the problem.
Okay, let's go for John Peters one more time.
Yeah, why not?
I'm sure he was telling me like telekinetic. Anyway, moving on. Big night out, Netflix. Excuse me, big night out, Desmond. Again, he's 12. So, what would you prefer to stay? Let's change that question. Do you prefer binge watching Netflix series or playing on your PlayStation 5?
Playing on my PlayStation 5.
Okay. And finally, the last question: your favorite darts tournament to watch?
Favorite darts tournament to watch is the World Championships.
World Championships. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to argue that. I think most people say the same thing. I can see why.
Desmond, greatest dart player in North America. Past, present, or
I'm gonna add that.
Greatest dart player in North America.
past
I
or
would
present.
say,
Pen's broken.
I want to say Jim Long.
Okay.
This is the part where you guys explain who Jim Long is to me, because I have no idea.
Oh, good Lord. Jim
I don't
Long
live
is
there.
an
I
awesome
don't
dart
live there. Come
player
on,
in
give
the
me a break.
States. But me personally, Desmond, I'd go with John Park.
Oh yeah.
That was a little snigger by him.
I mean, the guy only won the Worlds, what, 3 times?
So, what was his name again? Sorry, Desmond.
Jim Long.
Jim Long. Okay. And so, does he predominantly play steel tip, soft tip?
Steel tip.
Steel tip. Okay. Has he done anything of note in the last few years, or since you've been keeping up with?
Yeah. He's got his tour card.
Okay, I'm genuinely asking because I struggle with American darts. I'm very, very interested to learn.
Yeah. The first time I was actually in Cleveland, he actually watched me play youth adult.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he watched me win.
That must have been a great feeling, brother. That must have been a great feeling. That's awesome. Okay, Kerry's saying, sorry, Craig. Well, my family's from Northern Ireland. I guess that explains. Well, no, he said Ireland, right? He didn't say Northern Ireland, Kerry. Hold on. Again, the math ain't mathing. It's not mathing. The geography is not geography. Scott Gustafson in the house. What's up, Gusto? How you doing? He says, hey, Desmond Bauer. Great to see you. And Paul Rogers says, Pot is a 3-time world champion. Yes, okay. Brilliant. And Scott Gustafson says, hello, love. If anybody else has any...
Scott's talking to your mom.
Yeah, I know that. I've seen that. I can see that.
I thought he was talking to me.
I hope he was talking to me, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
He's
If anybody
replying to
does
your
have any
mom.
questions for the little beast Desmond Bauer before we wrap this interview up, guys, let us know in the chat. John, Stephen, do you have anything you would like to ask Desmond?
I'm good, sir.
I don't.
Scott
I got all my
Craig,
questions out early.
Scott says Craig could be my son. A very handsome son, indeed. You'd be lucky to have me, Gusto. You'd be lucky to have me.
It's so easy to lie on the internet.
I know, right? I know. The thing is, no one's going to be punching me in the face anytime soon on this stream, so there is that. Right, so Desmond, May, you got the darts tournament coming up. February 14th to February the 21st. What are your plans? Are you keeping that under wraps?
To win.
No, February the 14th to February the 21st.
February. Is that when you're coming over?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Well, I would want to come over, but I mean, school would get on me for that.
Sound like you got a little bit of a cough there, Desmond. Might last about 5 or 6 weeks, I think. It might take some time away from school, get your energy back up and throw some darts in South Carolina. All right, Paul. Okay, I don't know if the radio silence is because you guys can't hear me, or I have nothing interesting to say, or both. So somebody let me know in the chat.
You're cutting in and out on my side. Your questions, you can't even really understand them.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
the accent
so
is bad as
Desmond,
well.
I'll continue from here. First of all, thank you for your time. Thank you for taking out the time to be part of Craig's debacle here. We love Craig, but go ahead and give a shout out to anyone and everyone you'd like to right now. And again, thank you for your time, Little Beast.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to shout out you guys just for having me on the show. And I'd like to shout out my brother, my mom, dad. I'm pretty sure my grandparents are watching. I'd like to shout out Keith West if he's watching. I'd like to shout out Ollie from Gibraltar. And I'd like to shout out Jason Ives from The Siege. And I'd like to shout out Ted from Trippin' Darts.
Oh, that's really sweet, Desmond. That's really sweet. Yeah, a couple of the names there in the darts world, guys. Make sure you check them all out when you
And
have
shout
time.
out to everyone watching.
Nice save, Desmond. Well played. Well, Desmond Bauer, it's been an absolute pleasure. This won't be the last time we speak to each other. No doubt I'll see you on the board sooner rather than later. I would like to thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us on the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you to your mum and your dad for them letting you come onto the stream. Shout out to your brother Dominic, who just recently got married. And thank you everyone for joining the Fatality Games live studio chat. Thank you to my co-host Stephen Parks and John Peters. Thank you to my equipment, which is going to get absolutely destroyed, Ryan Sonker style, after this is over. And we'll be live on Tuesday for our GRANBOARD double stream, so make sure you check that out live on Facebook, Twitch and YouTube. 9:30 p.m. here in the UK, 4:30 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States of America. Gentlemen, have a great evening. Thank you so much again, and I'll speak to you guys in just a little bit.
Thanks again, Desmond.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Cheers.
All the best. Much love.